Well, we were in Zambia, and we really wanted to see a borehole being drilled. So when we arrived, the villagers were standing around or sitting around watching this process. And they had already begun digging with one pipe after another being added to the long pipe that was going down into the ground. And we stood with the villagers and watched. Nothing was coming out. We just kept watching another pipe being attached. And I sensed a feeling of excitement, but also tension in the air. There was the excitement and the hope of a new life if water was found, but there was also the anxiety of, are we just wasting our time here, the villagers? Are they going to find water, and are we going to go back to our normal walk long distances for water, carry the water back, dirty water at that, and it makes our children sick, and in some cases adds to very serious child mortality. So we waited and we waited and we waited. Finally, the water, it wasn't water at first, this huge thrust of mud came shooting up into the sky. And there was kind of a pause, and everyone just kind of held their breath. And then the mud got clearer and cleaner, and we could see, yes, they had found water. This was truly a joyful moment. All the anxiety was gone, and people started whooping and singing and dancing and cheering, and there was just so much excitement that they recognized this was life-changing for them. This was going to be a huge difference in their lives. And two ladies came up to me, and very purposefully they sought me out. I noticed that one lady had a handkerchief in her hand, and she was kind of holding it like you would hold a handful of pebbles. And she reached her hand out and wanted to give me the handkerchief. We both looked in together, and through a translator, she communicated to me that she wanted me to have the contents of this handkerchief. What was inside was the little tiny thorny tops of thistle bushes, the little brown dried pieces that are no bigger than a fingernail. And I realized that it must have taken her hours to collect what must have been maybe a cup or a cup and a half worth of these little thistle heads. These little thistle heads get soaked in water overnight. They turn green again and soften up, and they're the vegetable, the greens that go with the shima for the next day's main meal. This lady was handing me her thistle heads because she was so grateful. She recognized that her life was going to be totally different now that she had clean water. Previously, she probably spent most of her day going back and forth from home to dirty water source to get enough water for her family. She most likely had sick children at home, and she herself probably was frequently sick from the dirty water. Her children would have helped her carry this water, and they couldn't have been in school and carrying water all day too, so her children weren't getting educated. Now, clean water was going to bring a healthier family, but almost overshadowing all of that is what I've seen. They go from a treadmill, hopeless kind of experience to a hopeful experience. They are so eager to improve their lives, and given the opportunity, they plant gardens. They grow new vegetables which are perfect for improving their health, their family's health, but also give them things to sell, which gives them money, which enables the kids to have a school uniform or school books, or to spend the few cents it costs to get some medicine for someone who is sick. So life is suddenly more joyful, more hopeful, and that's what your money provides.